So it's the end of February, and that means it's time for the February 2019 financial update. Hey guys, it's Shama from Happy Living Now, where we share everything money management, maximizing wealth, and living a happy and rich life. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you're definitely at the right place. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell right next to it so you don't miss out on our future videos. All right, so as you may already know, I do financial updates every month. There are a lot of financial goals that I am hoping to achieve. I've had those financial goals over the past year, and those have flowed into this year. But one of my main financial goals is to become debt free, or at least be able to reduce my consumer debts significantly. And so I do financial updates, monthly financial updates, and net worth reviews to help me track my progress along the months and help me stay on track. Doing that gives me an overall perspective as to my financial status rather than focusing on just one specific area. For example, maybe finding out how much debts I have, or just focusing on what my assets are. By doing the financial updates, I am able to get an overall perspective as to my finance health, pretty much. So that's the reason I do these financial updates. Now, I've been doing these financial updates, I want to say, since around August 2018, because that's around the time that I decided to start my debt-free journey. So I believe that's when I started doing these monthly financial updates. And if you've not seen any of those videos, I'll definitely go ahead and link them up right here in the playlist, and I'll link them down in the description box as well, so you could access those and take a look at those. But yeah, I started my journey in August 23rd, 2018. There's still ways to go on my debt-free journey, but that also means the updates are gonna keep coming. We're gonna keep doing these financial updates monthly. Now, there are a few changes moving forward that will definitely impact our debt payoff, and I will talk about those changes further on in the video. But yeah, I know those changes are gonna impact how I pay off debt moving forward. But until we get there, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into February's financial update. So we're gonna start off with debts, and as you can see, for the month of February on the debt screen, we went from 13,300 for the previous month to, and that's for credit cards only, down to 12,500. And you could see overall how much our debts decreased by for credit cards and personal loans and all of that stuff in the month of February from January. That went down from 16,400 to 14,800. Now, as far as student loans are concerned, as stated many times before, I am currently on an income-based repayment plan, so I technically make a payment of $0 a month. So you're gonna see the student loans keep increasing every month, quite honestly, because there's no payment being made on it, interest accrues. So you are gonna see that amount to go up every month, at least by $1,000 or so. And I'm not too worried about that right now. My main goal is to try to knock down the other debts that I have, the consumer debts like the credit cards and everything else. Now, the asset screen, you will see that my car, between this month and last month, the car value went down a bit. And it went down from $13,000 down to $12,400. But investments went up a little bit. So overall, our total assets went from $23,000 last month, which now has a current value of $23,400. So the difference here was about $400 in change. Okay, so the next screen is the net worth screen, and that just gives you an overall idea of where we are financially based on the amounts of debt we have, the number of assets that we have, and the financial status of each. So the total debt for from January was $196,200. Currently, it's $195,800. So there's a change. The debt was decreased by $400. Total assets, there was a change, increase of $400. And so the overall net worth went from 173,200 down to 172,400. So the year-to-date change in the net worth between January and February so far is $800. Okay, and as I stated previously, and I think in last month's financial update, we were not able to track our net worth update because we were kind of starting afresh for the new year. But starting from February onwards, we'll be able to track the net worth, and so that you'll be able to see those and, you know, evaluate them between months, previous months and current months. So overall, debts were reduced by $400. Assets were increased by $400, and so there's a change of $800 in the overall net worth year to date change. Now earlier in the video I did state that there were going to be a few changes moving forward that would affect how we pay off debt, and that change is actually about my job. I will be leaving my full-time job in about a month and a half. Drop me a comment down below if you are interested in me making a video about the full details surrounding me leaving my job. But yeah, I decided to leave my job mainly because I am at a point of transition right now, and to me it was the best time to transition out. And so I decided to just make the jump, take the leap, and take care of that transition right now rather than waiting for a later time. And again, I may make a video at a later point in time surrounding the full details as to what exactly was going on, why I decided to leave my full-time job. But yeah, so that's, again, I expect that that's gonna affect debt payoff moving forward. However, I still have a month and a half, and there will still be income coming in. Although I am leaving the job, there are certain things in place that's still gonna help me bring in an income. But from now until that point, because I believe my date, my last day of employment is, I believe, sometime in April. So from now till about that point, I do intend on paying off certain debts, most importantly my car, because that's the outstanding debt right now that takes the huge chunk of money every month. So I do intend on paying that off within the next month and a half. So you will see that being reduced dramatically. And hopefully I'll be able to maybe pay off a couple more debts too, within that time frame. But the debt paid off year to date between last month's financial update and this month's financial update total $2,600. Again, it may be small. To some it might not be, a drastic change. It might not look like a drastic progress, but it is still progress, and that's fine. I'm not trying to drastically and rapidly pay off debt right now. I am doing it at a pace that's not gonna wear me out. It's not gonna burn me out, but also at a pace that I'm still motivated to keep on my debt-free journey. So I hope from these numbers that you were able to see that it is still possible to build your happy and your richest life while paying off debt at a pace that works best for you, while also saving and while making transitions in your life, all at the same time. If that's what's working for you at that point in time, that's okay. Okay, if you're trying to pay off debt and you're saving all at the same time and you have life transitions happening all at the same time, that's okay. Who said it isn't? We each have our own story, and that is different for all of us. But yes, So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you found anything shared in this video helpful, and give it a thumbs up as well if you're interested in seeing a video surrounding the details about why I'm leaving my full-time job. And drop a comment down below. Leave a comment about your financial wins for the month of February. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, live happy, live rich, and be blessed. Bye guys.